Hey, welcome back to part 3 of Getting to Know Me. And like I said before, let's just get straight into it.
What is your favorite drink? I don't drink alcohol unless I'm on vacation or one day I just take a sip and just sit down like Corona's happening. I've had a few passion fruit martinis. But yeah, on the whole, I don't drink. Sorry, I can see something in my face. But at the minute, my favorite drink is water and probably sorrel and ginger. Those are the main two drinks I drink right now. What is your favorite food? Again, I love to go out and eat, but I don't. So I don't have a favorite food. I do like seafood, so I do like prawns, lobster. I love like fried calamari. But yeah, I think these questions are making me think that after this whole COVID-19, I need to really go out there and live life. So yes, I'll be checking out some of these restaurants as soon as. What is your favorite holiday destination? Now, easily, I could say two places. Two places hands down. I've traveled a lot around the Caribbean. I've been to the US. I've been to the African continent. I've been to the UAE. I've been places around Europe. But I can say my favorite destination is I'm hesitating because it's weird. My second, I'll tell you both of them, but it's two. The second one, which has become my adopted home, is because I've recently been there. And but before that, my favorite destination would have been Cuba. Now, Cuba, I went to Cuba in 2010. I loved it because it was like going back in time. If you know the history of Cuba and the embargo and the Bay of Pigs and all Fidel Castro and all these kind of things, Cuba is just a magical place. It was so beautiful. It's just like living back in the 50s. The people are lovely. I felt like it was one of the safest places I've ever traveled to in the world. So yeah, Viva Cuba, La Cubana. And then the second place, which is my adopted home, is Trinidad and Tobago. I went there 2 years ago for the carnival. I've been trying to get to that place forever, and let me tell you, if you haven't been to Trinidad Carnival, you haven't lived. Get to that place as soon as. Actually, one of the questions that I had was what is one of your regrets? My biggest regret for 2020 was not going to Trinidad Carnival this year. My sister actually went. I told my sister about the carnival, told her to book it, and then I changed my mind, I know, and I ended up going to Dubai, which was the worst decision ever. But my biggest regret was not going to Trinidad Carnival this year for multiple reasons, because that was the only carnival that's happened so far, and I believe that's going to happen this year before the whole COVID happened. But that place is epic. Trinidad Carnival is a place where everyone from all around the world, the ones who love soca and know about, the culture and stuff, come from all around the world and have the best time ever. I promise you, the best time ever. Everybody needs to put Trinidad Carnival on their bucket list. So Trinidad and Tobago, what do you call them? The authorities, I'm giving you a good plug here, even though you don't need me because it's epic. But get to the carnival. I will be there 2021, 22, 23, 24. For the rest of my days, I'll be in Trinidad. So look out for me, guys. I'm coming. Where is your favorite place to take an out-of-town guest? Well, I've never had an out-of-town guest, believe it or not, so I haven't taken anybody anywhere. It's funny because I always tell people that I'm born and bred in London, and to be honest, I think that tourists know London better than I do, because I typically stay in my area where I live, go and visit friends and family. I haven't done any of the tourist stuff that most people have done, so they probably know the place better than me. So when they come, they can probably take me out. What was your favorite subject in high school? Hands down, easily was music and drama. I think those two were my favorite. What was my least favorite subject in high school? Least favorite, I would say, would be art. It was a mess. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? We used to watch a lot of cartoons and stuff. Grew up on a lot of Disney films and stuff. Lion King, The Little Mermaid, you know, all those things. But from the TV, I can remember a program called The Dinosaurs, Not the Mama. That was a cool one. What is your favorite social media channel? Don't kind of understand this question. Don't know if it's meaning like social media channel as in the different types of social media channels, YouTube, Insta, Facebook, Twitter, all these things, Pinterest, Etsy. I'm not a social person, so I've only just jumped on social media in regards to YouTube and Instagram. I don't have Snapchat and any of those things. I think social media is having a lot of negative effect on society and what people think is reality, so I'm just not into it. So at the minute, my favorite social media channel is you guys, YouTube. So yeah, what is your favorite candle scent? I love candles. I love candles. I think candles are the one. My favorite candle scent, anything sweet, to be honest. I really like a vanilla candle, and I'd probably say something like pomegranate or something sweet. Anything sweet, vanilla-y. I'm happy. Like apple crumbly. I know, like, what are they called? The candle company. Everyone knows that candle company. The Waxworks or New York Candles. That's it. The Waxworks. Yeah, New York Yankee Candles. It gives me a headache, but those kind of smells, if they wasn't so synthetic. What is my eye color? My eye color is, I'd say dark brown. Dark brown. What is the most important thing in your life? I think I'm my most important thing in my life at the minute. I'm the only one that can make real change in my life and to the world and to life. So I'm the most important thing other than the divine universe and the creator. So yeah. What has required the most courage for you in your life so far? What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? That's easy. It's probably just doing this YouTube channel, coming from a really dark place that I was in, to put myself out here on the television or on your screens or on your mobiles, whatever. Just putting myself out to the world. There's going to be people that know me. There's going to be people that don't know me. And this is really the first time I feel like people are going to get to know me truly. Because honestly, hands down, and it's not a dig at anybody or anything, but I really believe that nobody knows me. Nobody honestly can say they know me. And that's because, not because I don't give away myself, I just believe that nobody has really spent that quality time, or haven't had the quality time to really get to know people, how I want people to get to know me. And yeah, so yeah, this is the most thing that's required me to have courage and put myself out there. And yeah, I'm just living my truth, peeps. I'm just living my truths with my chunky braids. Yeah. Who is your favorite actor? I was thinking about this question. There's loads of actors that I like. There's not one that I can say is like, yeah, that's my favorite, hands down. I know everyone likes to go with the Denzel and all that, but I feel like there's a lot of actors that if they portray things well, then they're just great actors. So more recently, I've been enjoying Michael B. Jordan. He's done a film recently, Just Mercy. I love Creed. I loved Black Panther. Jamie Foxx is another one. He was amazing in Ray, especially. Like that film always brings me to tears. He was also in Just Mercy. Denzel Washington was a good one. Danny Glover, even though he gives me the chills in certain films that he's made. There's a few people that are just really good actors, but yeah. Who is your favorite actress? This may be a bit more easier than the actor one. I feel Angela Bassett is the queen of all queens of actresses, as well as Viola Davis. She smashes it every time. There's loads. I used to love Julia Roberts, especially in Erin Brockovich and Pretty Woman. Female actresses. Yeah, those off the top of my head. Who is your favourite celebrity? Yeah, as I said, with socials and celebrities and all this stuff, we're all human, so I don't want to put anybody on a pedestal. I wouldn't say I have a favourite celebrity, to be honest, because I don't really entertain other people's lives like that. So I don't have a favourite celebrity. Sorry, peeps. Who is your favourite musician? Whew. Again, tough one. Hands down, back in the day, and will always have a special place in my heart, would be Lauryn Hill. Has been my childhood favourite musician since a child. Right now, I'd say my top artists are Janae Aiko. Amazing spirit, amazing soul. Her voice just does things to me. Another person will be Ari Lennox. She's another one, smashes it out the water. Tupac is one of my favourites. I've recently come across a few artists like Amanda Black, Sam Thinks Soweto, Lady Zamar. Yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head. What inspires you? What inspires me? That's a tough question, man. A tough question. So many things inspire me. I inspire myself. The world inspires me. Life inspires me. So many different things. It just depends on what angle I'm looking at life at. How I see the world, how I fit inside the world, what I'd like to see for the world, like world peace, because the things that we're going through right now is crazy. And it's just disgusting. Speaking as a black woman, as part of the black race, and how we've been treated as people since slavery and stuff, because we have a history before slavery, and we also create history after slavery, but a lot of people equate us to be nothing but slaves and feel like that's the only part of our history, and that we equate to nothing. So yeah. The world and life and a lot of things inspire me, but I think we all need to just inspire ourselves to do better, to be better people. We're all humans, we're all the same. Just in case you didn't know, nobody's better or bigger or lower or lesser than anybody else. So just get your act together, people. What are your favorite things about yourself? I'd say my character. I don't want to go too deep or too political, but my favourite thing about myself is my character. And when I say character, I mean like the morals, the values, the characteristics of myself and the person who I am, inside, and the things that just won't waver. So I'm a person who's very loving, supporting. I definitely have a moral character of integrity, loyalty. I'm very nurturing, I'm kind, I'm honest, I'm compassionate. So those are the favourite things about myself. The list can go on, but I'll leave that there. Which of your parents are you more like? I am like my mum, unfortunately. The reason why I say unfortunately, because she gets on my nerves half the time, but I wouldn't change it for the world, but I do want to box her up sometimes. So yeah. Which of your parents are you closest to? Again, it's going to be with my mom, raised with my mom. Do have contact with my dad, but I wasn't raised with him, so no hard feelings, just wasn't raised with him, so I'm closer to my mom. What relative was important to you growing up and why? I think all my relatives were, my brothers and sisters, my mom, my immediate family. That's mainly because that's all I knew. And yeah, we were just a tight-knit family. Not so much today, but yeah, they were very important to me. What aspect of your life needs tremendous improvement? I'd say what I'm working on right now, which is personal development and growth. Rebuilding my self-esteem and my confidence and stuff, because I feel like once that's back, I'll be unstoppable. But besides that, there's nothing really in my life that's in upheaval, to be honest. I quit my job because I hated it, so I'm at peace there. I have health, and I'm working on my health, so I'm okay there. I'm working through friends and families and who I want to keep in my life, so I'm at peace there. So anything really I'm doing right now is really getting myself aligned, so I'm always on a forward and moving forward, basically forward progression. Who is the best teacher you've ever had? In terms of education, none. In terms of life has been the best teacher so far. I don't want to put it on a human, because I think I learned from every experience, and there's things I learned from friends, family, relatives, all kind of things. So life has been the best teacher so far, which is that it can change in instance, as we're going through Corona right now, and it's how we kind of learn and go through the experience, how we push through the journey, how we walk on our paths and stuff, and just how we get through and navigate life. Who is the biggest pack rat you know? I don't know what that question means, so I have no idea, but I know a couple of rats and a couple of snakes and a couple of moles. Who is the first person you call when something exciting happens? Nobody. I tend to keep myself and my experiences to myself, and that's probably because of my upbringing and just what I've experienced in life so far. I tend not to share anything with anybody, and it's not a selfish thing or anything like that. I just feel like I haven't or hadn't received the support I needed when I needed it. So I don't fear telling people anything. It's just that whatever I achieve, I give myself a pat on the back and I keep it moving. Who is the first person you call when something horrible happens? Similar to the last question, nobody. I just kind of deal with it myself and just keep moving. Who is the worst boss you've ever had? Jesus. I could honestly say all of them. Sounds like I hate work, but they were all prats at one stage. I used to work in an after school club, and this guy basically was only in it for the money, didn't really care about the children's welfare and so forth. I used to wake up and do breakfast club and after school club, bust my ass to travel like over an hour and a half away, and yeah, he was just a prick. I had a death in the family and took some time off from work, and then he tried to give me a warning, so I just stuck it on him real good, like lost all the professionalism. He saw a whole new side to the Pisces. He saw the piranha in me, and I just put him in his place and was like, nah B, it's time to go, and I quit my job a month later. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? I can't see, but I can feel how I'm doing it. Can you do a split? No, I can't, but I'm working on it. I do want to learn how to do the splits. I do want to learn how to pole dance. I do want to learn how to do yoga. So those are the things that I'm working on in this quarantine time. And yeah. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Nope. Long tongue, but not long enough to touch my nose. Can you whistle? I don't know if you can hear it, my lips are dry. Not working. Why does this happen to me on camera? It's not working with my lips, but I can whistle through my teeth. Don't know if you can hear it. There it goes, embarrassing me. Can I dance? Yes, I can dance. But I've realized since I've been doing like step classes and stuff, my coordination is off. And yeah, nowadays nobody dances no more when you go out to the clubs. Everybody's like this. Snap. Sorry, not wiping their nose, but you know what I'm talking about. So it kills the whole vibe of going out and dancing, but I'd love a slow dance. So when people are out there, when I get back on the scene, you know, highlight your girl, I do want a slow wine. Do you remember your dreams? Yes and no, I can. I'm a visionary person, so I do remember very vivid dreams, especially if they're horrible. And then sometimes I have really nice dreams and I remember them. So yes, I can remember my dreams. Do you carry a donor card? No, I don't carry a donor card. Because not that I don't want to be a donor. I will actually donate if I died. I would like to actually donate my organs. I do believe they take them anyway. Sorry. But I would like to keep something like my heart and my eyes, just because I feel like they're just unique to me. And you know, my heart is my heart, and even though it's a great organ to give to somebody, I opted out. I recently opted out to be a donor. It could change in the future, but as of right now, no. How many countries have you been to? Oh, I don't know. I've been to many. Off the top of my head, let's go. So, even though it's a city, I've been to America. So I've been to New York and I've been to Miami. Come down to the Caribbean. I've been Cuba. I've been Jamaica. I've been Dominican Republic. I've been Montserrat, Antigua. I've been St. Lucia, Martinique, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, Grenada. I feel like I'm missing one. Been to Greece, Spain, France, Amsterdam, Gambia, Egypt, Morocco, Dubai. Those off the top of my head. How many pairs of shoes do I currently own? I probably own about 15, and that's including trainers. I've recently done a clear out of my cupboard, so I've literally been throwing them all out or donating them to charity or selling the brand new ones online. So if you need any shoes, check me. How many rings before you answer the phone? It depends who it is. If it's ringing for too long, that means I'm not answering it. And yeah, I don't really count the rings. Who counts the rings? Do you believe ignorance is bliss? Why or why not? I guess it is. I guess it ain't. I'm not a theorist, so I'm going to skip that question. It's up to you to be ignorant if you want to. It's up to you.
So guys, this is the end of part 3 of Get to Know Me. We are finally at the last hurdle. Do click on to the last part 4 of Get to Know Me, where I will be wrapping it up. But yes, Thank you for sticking with me, and I do hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you on part 4. Ciao.